Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Warriors of Nom Nom videos. So, it's a new month. I did manage to get my mythical rank last season, meaning that in December 2015 here I will start out at rank 20. Yes, I will. But. That was not the only thing I wanted to mention today. No, it wasn't. Because it has been a while. It has been way too long since, oh yeah, let me just move this a bit. Since Nick posted this year. Holy crap, Luke, I have something that's about to change your world. Go on Warriors of Nom Nom, pick Bushi, run a deck with Sweet Tooth, Gravy Train, and Food for Thought. 5 PPT. Minus 5 PPT, which is actually 5 PPT, which is not true because it's actually minus 5 PPT. Yeah. So, Sweet Tooth, Gravy Train, and Food for Thought. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try that, and I'm sorry, Nick, this is pretty delayed, but just been crazy busy and haven't really been trying out that much new in Warriors of Nom Nom. I've been going with my own penalty kind of crazy pants build, but now I do want to go in and check it out for sure. So let's go in here, starting out the month. This is my first battle, so let's check out Bushi. So what did I had in my last deck? I had a Princess Brad in the soup and Food for Thought, but let's just make the deck that Nick recommended, because Nick is pretty much one of the most ninja-like people I have spoken with or communicated with here on YouTube, so I have a great deal of respect for his ideas, meaning that I'm definitely going to have to try that. So Food for Thought, 3 points per tap for 3 seconds, so it's only really the start of the game, meaning that if you get frozen, this could be a bad deal, but let's put it in here. And then we have what did we have? We had Sweet Tooth and Gravy Train. So let's find them. Sweet Tooth swaps them, and then Gravy Train. So this is really running like crazy for the first part of the game, but what it shows for me is that I'm going with it per second, so I'm not sure if I put things in the wrong order, if that is it. So let's just try to do it, the Sweet Tooth first, then the Gravy Train. Okay, so same deal, and Food for Thought. So what this looks like to me, if I am correct, I'm getting 8 per second, but nothing per tap, which is pretty bad for me. It's gonna have to be tried out, really. I'm not much for playing losing games, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna go with the flow here and see Bushi, Sweet Tooth, Gravy Train, and Food for Thought. If I'm getting nothing per tap here, this is not gonna be good for me, Nick. Let's see. We're getting 8 per second and 0 per tap. So this is like I'm getting nothing. Minus 5. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why am I getting minus 5? Plus 5. I mean, I'm not raking anything in, Nick. I don't understand this. I'm getting negative when I'm tapping. Minus minus, which should be plus. I don't know what, I mean, this here, Nick, this is not working for me. I'm getting minus 5 when I'm tapping. I'm not sure if you're getting that as a positive when you are playing it on the Android. Here on the iOS, it's this was not working out for me. But since we are on the Bushi train here, let's look into Bushi. I do like playing something that isn't as completely crazy silly pants when I start out the month. So I mean, Apprentice Brad, 3 per tap, I love it. And double this, the bread and butter, I kind of really like that. So let's go without reduction. let's go with a 33% chance of getting 12 per tap instead of what we have, and don't we have a 50% thing also? No, she doesn't have that. Okay. So should we just go, that's per second. I don't want to go reduction. +2 per tap for 3 seconds. Let's go with that because we have a chance for that being +4, meaning that even if we get penalized, we could really crush it. So I'm just gonna go without the ads here. So if we run into in the soup, we are completely beeped because we're not penalizing the opponent and we're gonna get 1 per tap. But if we don't, we're gonna have so much power. Yeah, we're getting 16 per tap here. That's gonna be pretty nasty. That's pretty insane. This is pretty crazy. I could go for a few battles like this. Bushi. Plus I like her. She's cute. Oh yes, she is. So let's see if we can run into another. Obviously I can't run into in the soup, then I'm completely like beeped. So that can't happen. Okay, so we're just getting the 8 here. But only for the first time. We didn't run into but still 6 per tap here is pretty insane. Securing us a win, and I like that. So let's go with another. Just try to see if we can actually do the entire first rank here, or the 20th rank with this Bushi deck here. Then I will probably make another one. Just for the fun of it. Purple snake. Oh, so now we're getting the in the soup. So this one we're gonna lose. We're up against an in the soup player that has a plus tap bonus, meaning that our opponent is getting more per tap than we are. I cannot see a situation where Bushi wouldn't be. So I'm getting 1 per tap. Our opponent is most likely getting like 3 or more. This is not gonna like work out good for us. I really shouldn't be tapping at all. It's just a waste of my energy. There is no way we're winning this. This was bad. But that's really, I always play within the soup. It's just complete waste playing this more. Even though I'm tapping fast. What's going on with our opponent? Did they stop playing or what? Okay. I don't know what happened there. So, that was bad. I had such a nice win statistic. But let's go for another here. Sometimes it's just nice to play with something different than what you always play with, and I like doing that at the start of the month. Sometimes I just go in for a lot of losing games, but yeah, I do spend the most of the end of the ranking system just going completely crazy pants with my pretty unfair build, and I almost never lose with that. I did lose to Faust. Oh yes, I did. Like crazy. There is no shame in losing. Especially not to Faust. So, let's see if we can get another one here. Defrosting meat. Oh, goody. Pretty nasty having this much per tap. Yeah, I like that. So, let's grab another game. Oh, I hope it's not gonna be another in the soup battle. It is. And when you're up against Bushi, Bushi has a default tap value that is higher than 1. So it's really uphill from the start here. I know one card is being used to penalize me. We actually could win this battle. It looks as if I'm up against a slow clicker. So I'm actually in the lead here, even though we're not penalizing our opponent, but they're just picking up the speed now. Not expecting to win this, really. Would be really amazing. It's always fun to win against In the Soup, especially when you are not penalizing back. Then you really know that you're clicking so much faster than the opponent, and you're getting nothing for it, really. So this is like one of the best victories I can get, because I know I had, like, Bushi has a default of 3, so I was tapping more than 3 times faster than the opponent. Now I can't enable that. Just a habit, I always play with those enabled when I'm not recording, but yeah. Okay, so this time we're getting the X2, meaning that we're getting 2 per tap, but we're getting frozen. This looks like my my normal build, really, that I'm playing against, which is cool. It's a really, really good one, but I don't think I'm gonna be losing to it. When I'm getting 2 per tap, and I'm playing against somebody that isn't getting more than probably 1 per tap, then I am, all else equal, a pretty decent tapper, so I should win it. That is really where this X2 card comes in nicely, because even if you get penalized 2-1 per tap, you can still get the X2. And yeah, I like that. So let's try another one. Oh yes. So what are we gonna see here? Oh, this is gonna be easy. I hope, anyway. So frozen. Not the best that can happen, but I mean, a frozen watermelon. It's gonna defrost and we're gonna just eat it anyway. Like so. So that was completing rank 20. And yeah, I like that. I want to look into making an anti In the Soup card. So let's see what kind of cards Glenn has here. What I want to look into is the amount of things that gives you a chance to get more. So we have 33% chance, everybody has that. Perhaps it's Cheng that has the 50. Yes, he has the 50 in the apples and oranges, and he has more goodies. So if we have a 50% chance to get 2x, and we have a 33% chance, to get 2x, we actually have a 50 and a 33% chance to beat In the Soup if others are using it against us, which is pretty cool. And then we can choose to go with In the Soup as well. I'm just putting it in this order. It probably should be in a different order in case our opponent has one of those I'm gonna remove your first card kind of things, but we have 2 chances to break In the Soup by getting double, and we have In the Soup running in the face of our opponent. So this could be a really, really strong build that kind of crushes the In the Soup, at least. Yeah, I'm guessing mathematically 8 out of 10 times. So, but it is 33 and 50. So here we have it, 1 per tap. We're actually getting In the Soup here, but we're getting 2x. So here we are breaking In the Soup, plus we are giving it to our opponent, meaning that we are getting 2 per tap, and our opponent is getting 1. And that is really, really a cool combo, I think, anyway. That is probably the best anti-In the Soup option I can come up with. At least this time here it worked out nicely, giving us 2 per tap, forcing the opponent to have just 1. Pretty good stuff. I like that. I think this might be my new, like, ideal build, because we're using Cheng, that is giving us extra money. I don't really need it right now, I have all the cards, but I know an update is going to be coming for the game. So we are running, I want to say pro, but we're running with in the soup, and I do think you kind of need that to run like serious competitive. I do anyway. And then we have something that can break it. I think that's pretty cool. 2 per tap here. I don't know if our opponent is getting penalized or we just didn't get any of the bonuses. It's a bit hard to see, but we are in the lead already. So it is pretty nice. And I'm pretty far away from the mic, so I don't know if you guys can even hear what I'm saying. But I think I actually came up with the ideal setup to break in the soup. And I really like that because it is, all else equal, the most unbalanced part of this game. But if you can actually break it by having the percentage chance to get more, then things are looking a bit more fair, I think. So I really like that. I have never thought about that option before. So 2x2, very cool. We're getting 4 per tap here. This is gotta be pretty snappy. If I can hit the pizza, that is. So we should be getting the 4x and our opponent getting just 1. So we can just casually tap ourselves to victory here. Pretty nice. So let's just complete this rank is what I'm thinking. I hope to complete it. Don't know what I'm going to be running into, but I'm going to try to complete it. And I'm amazingly happy if I did manage to find something that can counter in the soup. Because it just might make Chen, the newbie noob character, the best one in the game, because he has a chance to use 2 of the percentage cards in addition to in the soup. I like that. I'm very curious about hearing what you think about this, Nick, if you're watching the video. Also would love to get a little bit more feedback about the build you recommended, because obviously I may be doing it completely wrong, but it could also really just be like somehow bugged on Android if you're getting the minus that gives you plus, because it's not working for me, unfortunately. So x4, we're getting 8 per tap here. This is not gonna be hard. Just like that. So guys, that was pretty much just a small, kind of the ranked month starting up for me now. I really wanted to see how much money I have in the game, 4,230. Very happy about that. I do hope they're going to be adding more things that I can spend them on in the future. For now guys, thank you very much for watching.